PBA Regional Players Invitational Finals. Time now for the final match between Tom Doherty and Ben Laughlin. The winner gets a berth to the PBA Tournament of Champions. And Ben Laughlin will start the match. Pretty nice comeback, Randy, in his initial effort on national television.
Yeah, it was a great comeback, and what you're about to see are two contrasting styles. Ben Laughlin, more traditional down and in. Tom Doherty doesn't put his thumb in the thumb hole. He's going to be hooking the lane. And a good start.
Strike for Laughlin.
Very traditional, old school, kind of down and in. A little hop there at the foul line, but he's going to be playing the lanes pretty straight, down and in. Doherty, the high rev, high power player, I would expect he's going to move in and hook the lane.
South Region RPI champion stalks the line here. Opening shot.
Girls it. And my prediction was correct. Doherty playing the more dangerous of the two lines to the pocket. A little more sensitive, I think, the farther left you move. Barnes had trouble when he moved in with the ball hooking early. Ben Laughlin one much straighter, and sometimes when the lanes get tough, straighter is greater.
Very unique style of Doherty.
Whoa.
10 pin. Could have been worse.
A little wiggle, leaving just the 10 pin, getting the 7 to fall late. No thumb and only one hand. We're used to seeing no thumb in two hands from the likes of Vosku and Belmonte. He does, however, put his thumb in his spare ball.
I can try to move a little left and come around a little more.
Tour rep Del Ballard Jr. helping Tom with his arsenal.
Ten pin for Laughlin, matching Doherty.
Well, 4 shots. All 4 shots in the pocket by both players. What a comeback there from this man in his match.
Laughlin's 42. I'm sure his wife, Kathy, and kids, Elizabeth, Andrew, and Jordan, are proud of that effort as he moves into the third frame. As we mentioned earlier, Ben had flirted with the national tour, earning an exemption during the 5-6 PBA season. And there are his wife and daughter. Clean frame.
The flat 10 spooked me.
Did you feel like it's a pretty good shot?
I did. I didn't know.
Okay.
That's why I did.
There's the trophy for the RPI champion here in the finals. Powerful strike from Tom Doherty in the third. As the players are fighting for a berth in the Tournament of Champions, of course, we remember Tom making one of the more memorable appearances ever in Tournament of Champions history.
You mean when he shot 100?
The lowest game, and an amazing game, just the way that it was recorded.
He came back the next year, though, and he won his first title.
He sure did.
What memorable moments await at this year's Tournament of Champions? Find out next Sunday at noon Eastern, live from Thunderbolt Lanes in Detroit. the PBA's signature event, the Barbasol PBA Tournament of Champions. Don't miss it.
Kristen Doherty and daughter Cameron cheering for TD.
She just saw herself on one of our monitors.
You remember when you first saw yourself on television, Randy?
I
Light and Nugent leave 4-8.
do. Remember what he told Del Ballard? He said he was going to move in and try to get around it a little bit more. And that ball pushing a little bit too far down the lane. Leaving the choppable 4-8. It's going to be chopped. Got to be a little careful with this one.
Up and at him.
That was perfect. I got to change because that was perfect. That's as good as I can do it right there.
I crossed next to Tom Doherty throughout the qualifying rounds of the World Series of Bowling, and he made the 7-10 split and turned around like he made a 5-pin.
And just a 7 remains for Laughlin.
Players having a tough time throwing a lot of strikes on this oil pattern. Take a look at Ben Laughlin's arsenal. Using a pivot. Pretty aggressive. This is his spare ball here. Getting a little help in his corner from Hall of Famer Jason Couch, my Claremont neighbor. There he is.
That's better. Not enough to get the 10-pin.
Neither player doubling yet. Tom Doherty steps up in the 5th frame with a 4-pin lead.
Good. Feels pretty good there.
Another 10-pin. This is like a boxing match where you don't want to get hit.
Yeah, and it's tough because the players are struggling to post a score, and then when they do hit the pocket, the carry's bad. It just kind of starts to pile on after a while.
Doherty cleans up the frame, 3-pin advantage.
Take a look at Tom's arsenal. Marvel Pearl. Yeah, looks like he's making a ball change now.
It's the right move. Come on.
Well, this could be interesting here.
Come on, baby. Peel off the corner. One time.
At Peel, and the messenger kicks out the 10.
Well, bowling's certainly become a power game, and I think we've witnessed that throughout the World Series of Bowling. And there's a good look at why you want to have it. Just slinging wood everywhere, that Tom Doherty guy. But Mr. Laughlin not going away anytime soon.
Key shot here for Laughlin. Late, he can take the lead with a strike. 7th frame.
There's that guy. Little hop right there and a little bit behind the foul line. No big deal. The result is what matters. It's not how, it's how many. Oh boy.
Tommy. God bless it. Terrible.
Well, that was his good lane.
Yeah.
Didn't like it off his hand, left the target and right through the nose. Is this a 7-10 he's left? Remember I told you he made this before?
Give it a run. Open frame for Ben Laughlin, 19 pins. Players are bowling for priority berth in the Tournament of Champions.
7-10 split made only 3 times in the history of television. Let's see how close this comes. He's got to get softer on that lane if he wants it to return.
Coming up next at the World Series of Bowling, it's the PBA 50 Finals. Hall of Fame lineup, Randall.
PDW, Amuleto Monicelli, and the great one, Walter Ray Williams Jr.
Spare for TD.
Now Laughlin can increase his lead, working on a double. Wow. Don't give it away, Ben. Don't give it away. Nice break there. Almost left the big 4, and now it's just a 4-pin.
Okay, come on. Right there. I got a good one right there.
Extra Frame, the PBA's online video subscription service, is now available as an app for your mobile device. Check out Extra Frame on your iPad, iPhone, or Android. Extra Frame features live streaming from all PBA Tour competition, including the upcoming Winter Swing and PBA League events. Don't miss any of the action. Head to PBA.com and click on the Extra Frame link for more information. Foundation Frame, Laughlin, plus 18. Trips the 4-pin.
Nice break there. Ben Laughlin going at a 2:05 pace. Tom Doherty can strike out 9th and 10th for 2:07. Watch this. He's yelling push, push. He's got it inside, and ball lays right there. Trip 4. Trip 4-7. Nice break.
Strike in the 9th for Doherty, trying to fill it up and make Laughlin perform in the 10th.
Well, that was the one he wanted back in the 7th frame. He was on a strike. He was on his good lane, made a bad shot and paid for it. Right now, if he throws 2 strikes here in the 10th frame and 9, he will force Ben Laughlin to get the first hit in the 10th.
Doublewood, 2-8.
Made a ball change on that left lane and never figured it out.
10's okay.
What's Jason Couch telling Ben Laughlin?
Tell him to stay behind the foul line. Keep it on the lane. You're a winner.
Don't forget, coming up next, PBA 50 Finals Hall of Fame lineup, including Pete Weber and Amleto Monicelli in our opening match. The winner to face Walter Ray Williams Jr. PBA 50 Finals coming up next. Doherty can fill for 187. Mark it.
Gave it some air time. So we could store just another foot.
One time. Make it a good one. Come on. Make it a good one.
Seven
Only needs
pins.
7 pins.
Yeah, 7 to earn a trip to the Tournament of Champions and win this RPI Finals. 10 frame. Ben Laughlin, you're going to the PBA Tournament of Champions. Laughlin wins the PBA Regional Players Invitational Finals.
When we return, a look back at World Series of Bowling 5. And still to come, Pete Weber, Amleto Monicelli, and Walter Ray Williams Jr. in the PBA 50 Tour Finals.